The kitchen. This is probably one of the most important places in the home for us. This is where we're gathered as family. This is where we're gathered as friends. So we wanted to make sure that we got this right, from lighting to materials to space. We just want this to feel as cohesive as possible. Before starting the actual design, I wanted to look at our Pinterest boards, our Instagram bookmarks, and look through a few magazines to make sure we're on the same page as far as the style of what we want. So what we're kind of leaning on is towards a more natural colored kitchen with using a lot of natural tones in the wood, some blacks and golds as accents in the hardware and things like that. With the location of the kitchen set on the floor plan, it's time to really dig into how the actual kitchen space is laid out. So I wanted to start with the work triangle, the kitchen work triangle, which is basically comprised of three different areas: the refrigerator, the sink, and the stove. And with this area, you want it to be as efficient as possible so you're not wasting energy or footsteps going from one side of the kitchen all the way to the other just to make a simple meal. So, for example, for us, we want the fridge here, the sink here, and the stove here. So that way, let's say we're making chicken, right? You take the chicken out the fridge or the freezer, you can set it on the counter here, wash it in the sink here, continue the prep here, and then you can either place it in the oven, which is, will be in this area, or you could do it on the stove here. And then when you're done, you can take the pots, pans, whatever you may need, bring them to the dishwasher, which should be somewhere in this area, put them in the sink if you need to here, and then continue to stow the rest of the leftovers away in the fridge here. So if you notice, it's a pretty linear slash triangular area of just a workspace. So if we were to place the fridge over here, you're not going all the way over here to watch the chicken, all the way over here to cook back here, and then dishwasher maybe over here. Like, you want it to be an efficient, like, small space to work in. Now in the kitchen, you want to make sure that you have enough space for everything that you need. So what we did was we went through our kitchen that we're in now, in the home that we're in now, and did an audit basically on everything that we have, from our drawers to our cabinets to everything, and just try to see like what needs its own space, what can be combined, and how do we lay these things out in the new kitchen. All right. So the first thing I want to do is just think about like counter height. So do you like the height of our counters right now as is?
Yeah, this is good. I just think about the kids, running around the big old island. They are gonna get taller, and I guess we have around the corners.
So right now, the island is 37.
Oh.
So I do the
Oh
island.
yeah, it is.
The width of the sink. Would you want the sink to be wider than this, or
Yes.
just wider?
Wider, if possible.
And how wide are you thinking?
Probably like just a little bit more to where I could fit like the cast iron.
When it comes to our cups, bowls, pretty much everything that's in here, would you want a cabinet for cups, cabinet for bowls, cabinets for Tupperware? Like, how do you want it?
That is a good question. I think we do need one just for cups. Like one row can be like the plastic, one row can be glass, and then the top row can be like mugs.
Okay, so cups, so mugs. Like regular cups, like water cups. Water cups?
Yeah.
Uh,
Whoa, where are we gonna put like our Stanleys? Because those are tall.
What are those called? Tumblers. Tumblers. Mugs, water cups, tumblers, wine glasses. That'll probably be in the wet bar area. I'm still listening on. Tupperware.
I don't think it needs its own thing, but it does need to be organized. I don't know if we're able to create a custom cabinet for that, where like lids can be on one side and the glass is on another, because this looks a hot mess. So,
Is it Tupperware or Tupperware? I feel like I found it recently on the shop. It's Tupperware. There's no B in it at all. Cabinet 1. You want mugs, cups. You want tumblers in that same one?
I don't think they'll fit.
You just think about like a store, the way you grab things and stuff. What you want?
I need to look up organization hacks, storage hacks, cup cabinets, just to see how people organize it. You know, I'm a visual person, so saying all this, I'm like,
So I always put tumblers for now. I just say yes, but the question mark next to it. Tumblers. Would you want the cups in the same cabinet as the bowls?
No.
Would you want both in the cabinet or in the drawer? You know, they have those larger drawers you can pull it out. Do you want plates in the same cabinet as the bowls?
Yes.
Mommy.
Because this is what I really want. Excuse me, Mama. How these are up here. Easy, in, out. We know everything has a place. And I know this will help me also stay organized where we don't have 50 million plates, 50 million bowls. Like we just have enough to where it fits in those slots. So if you need an empty one,
Mommy. Mommy.
but you have to account for. Like the fact that this goes so small, and these, like I pretty much need all of them to be this or a little bit less. Like this couldn't fit in here.
Would you be open to even the idea of having a place in both in the drawer? Because now that I'm thinking about it, you wouldn't have a lot of cabinet space, like wall cabinet space,
Really?
because we would have our fridge, big window.
This is why I need a rendering.
I know, that's coming. We have the fridge, big window, and then the oven, microwave. But like I said, the fridge is tall, so you can have like one of those cabinets maybe above the fridge.
And that's not for
And then,
everyday plates.
yeah, and then kind of same here, because the microwave will be here. So it's gonna be another one right here. On the oven wall, you got the oven, and then you got a tall cabinet, another tall cabinet with a range in the middle. So there's no, but it's there. And then on the bar wall, it's probably where you would have the most upper cabinetry if you chose to do that. But most of our cabinet space is gonna be here, like deep drawers or open doors.
Well, I guess that could make sense because you stack plates up, you just pull one plate out at a time.
Yeah, it's almost like a dishwasher. Like the way you pull things out of a dishwasher, it's like.
Well, I was thinking of even you
Mommy.
could stack bowls up, stack
Mommy.
plates up, and
Yeah.
just pull 'em like
Mommy.
like a buffet.
Yeah.
Mommy.
What about measuring cups? How do you wanna do measuring cups?
Those would probably be in the same one as like the Tupperware cup. Or if we have a pull-out thing like this that's a little deeper,
Yeah.
it can go next to the like big spoons and stuff. But I also know that we kind of want one of those custom drawers. I don't know. This is a lot. Oh my gosh, I'm getting frazzled.
So, spices and things, we know. I can't remember. You said, for spices, would you want a drawer or would you want
I just don't think, well, with a drawer, we have to make sure it can fit the big ones like this. What I'm not gonna do is be one of those people with like the glass jars and the labels and
You're not?
filling.
I thought that would be you.
For the first what? You know how I am. First what month?
I mean, with spices last way long anyway. So I don't think
Okay.
it'd be. I would actually kind of want to do that. For this, the cereals and stuff, I don't care about. But this stuff, I would.
I don't know. You could be the one to fill them up with a little funnel. I guess. And then like if we have stuff in bulk, we can put it in our pantry. So yeah, sure. Do a drawer.
The drawer. All right, let's move to the next level now.
I'm on a new look.
Forks, knives. Would you want them on the counter or would you want them again in a drawer or some type of?
If it's aesthetically pleasing, like my pink, then yeah.
Put them away.
But I really don't want a lot of stuff on the counter.
I don't either.
That's where I'm at. Like, I even want a drawer for like this kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
oh,
We're gonna do wraps, aluminum foil.
pantry. This pantry should be big enough to fit all the little miscellaneous stuff that we don't use every single time we're in the kitchen.
Oven's mitts, I'm assuming a drawer next to the oven.
Yes.
Utensils next to oven. Like knives, spatulas, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I saw this thing on Pinterest to where, so it's got these drawers are inoperable. Like you can't move them.
Yeah.
And that's because the sink is here.
Right.
Like there's nothing to pull out.
Right.
But in between the sink and this door is like this much space, and they just put like a little latch down door, and then they can just slide.
Oh,
there,
cute! Love
anything,
that.
something like that. What about soap? How are we gonna do soap? Do we want a soap dispenser on the?
I never use it.
Okay.
I always just give my own.
So how do you want to? Where do you want to put your soap set in the kitchen?
Wait, under the sink.
You understand? All right. Junk drawer. Where's our junk drawer?
Because it does have to be established. I think a junk drawer establishes itself. I don't know. When we get there, there's gonna be some drawer we pull out and start piling stuff in. Which one? I don't know. It'll pop up. So.
We'll let it be.
That also is a junk cabinet.
Pans.
Now that, like, okay, so this needs to be bigger. This is one of our pan things.
This whole thing is 27.
Because what I'm envisioning is
You probably want like a 36.
at the top, I can put the lids on, like one of those things.
Yeah.
A little bigger. Pull out the lids, and then everything else can go in the bottom. Like, I understand pans are going to be stacked, but I just want some uniformity. I love having a can-do man.
Oh what?
Can do, will do.
I took all the information from the audit and categorized it, and tried to roughly lay out like where all these categories will lay, if they'll go in either a drawer or a cabinet, if it'll be an upper cabinet or a lower cabinet or a drawer, and then just kind of roughly place like where it'll go within one of the three walls of our kitchen, or if it's in the island or in the pantry. So did this for each category, and now that that's laid out, it's time to actually like detail a little more on how this kitchen will actually look. So we want the fridge here, sink, stove. So we also want an open island. With that, we just feel like this works the best because you can put the most food on it when guests come over, and it just avoids a lot of the clutter that may come with a sink in the island, such as dirty dishes or soap bottles and things like that. So we just want a clean, open island. As well, an advantage of having a sink in front of the window is that you get that nice view into the backyard as you're washing dishes or prepping food. You get to watch the kids, do what they do back there. So that's always that was an advantage to us. On the opposite side of the kitchen from the sink, this is where our wet bar will be. I will say this part is still kind of in development. I haven't really quite figured it out. I have kind of an idea of what I want to do for this, but I'm thinking maybe 2 large cabinets on each side, and one of these cabinets could be for like our mops, vacuums, brooms, things like that, storage for cleaning, and then the other side can be for I don't know. I don't really know what this side is going to be for yet, but I'm still working on that. And then in the middle will be kind of like our bar area. So we'll have like another mini sink here, a fridge for our beverages or things to make cocktails, and that type of stuff. And then up top, maybe some kind of like display cases for the nicer silverware, or our nicer kind of like display cutlery or china, whatever you want to call it, to kind of show up here. And then that takes us into the pantry, the back kitchen, as we like to call it. So we wanted a really big pantry. We wanted somewhere to where we don't have to worry about, can we fit all of our stuff in here, because that's something we're struggling with now. So we want to make sure we have as much space as possible. Also, something that could act as a place to hide dirty dishes or things that you may not want to see every day in the kitchen. Our appliances. Oh my gosh! So we don't want any microwaves, blenders, air fryers, or anything like that in the main kitchen. So all that stuff would be back here in this area. So in this wall, we'll probably do like a appliance garage to where you can lift up like this small door, and again you have all those appliances, microwaves, air fryers, etc., all in this area, and you can hide that as need be. And then over here is just storage for cereals, spices, boxes, snacks, things like that. So this whole back kitchen area is just all gonna be just pretty much storage for the things that we don't want to see every day or the things that we don't use every day in our kitchen. It also has an area to the backyard, again allowing that natural light to come in, which is where you can, if you want to take out the trash, you just take out the trash to this back door and go from there. On the opposite side of the back kitchen, we have what's called a Costco door. A Costco door is a small door, about 2 feet by 2 feet, that has access to the garage. So when you park your car in the garage, you can just open that door and just drop the groceries in right there. So we don't have to worry about coming through the house and walking all the way through the house with the garage with the bags. In case they may be heavy, we can just easily pop them in that door, slide them in, and shut the door back. So yeah, this is kind of the vision of what we have for the kitchen. I got a few more small details I need to clean up, but then I'm gonna throw it into VR. And then let Jayla take a look at it virtually. She'll put on the helmet and kind of immerse herself in the space, take a look around, and see if there's anything she wants changed or anything she wants moved around, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, let's see what she thinks. Oh, Jayla! She's so mad at me. It's 10:38 p.m. and I woke her up out of her sleep to come look at this kitchen.
Oh my gosh. This is what it's gonna look like?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I guess it was worth waking up for. Can I walk?
Yeah, with I think the left trigger, left thumbstick.
Ooh!
Yeah. You can look around, you can look up, you can
Oh.
look
Okay,
all over.
Regular. 40 what? 6 inches? Not what?
42, 46, somewhere around there.
Okay. Cabinet above. What are these small cabinets for?
Those I imagine would be like utensils, spoons, forks, knives, things like that.
Utensils. Oh. It's not going to be in a pull-out drawer over here?
I mean, it could. Actually, wait, no. That's for those small drawers are for like oven mitts and the little towels and things like that.
Okay. So,
Yeah, because the oven's right there.
What about underneath the oven? What's that?
Pans, cookie sheets,
Oh.
things like that.
In here?
Cups, plates.
Oh, a lower drawer. Oh, I guess because we won't have much upper.
Right.
So what's going to be in the upper?
Uppers would be probably like additional, like spices and stuff. I know we talked about we want our spice drawer under the range, under the stove, but like the larger salts and peppers and stuff would be up there. The ones that don't fit in the little clear jars.
What about that big tall thing?
Over there is mops, brooms.
This is my coffee bar.
Yeah, coffee bar, fridge underneath.
I don't know why I have always pictured this being an area and the coffee bar being another area, but it's all in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
Because that other wall's the bathroom, the back of the bathroom. So now you're in the back kitchen.
Oh. Ooh. Mama likes. Okay. I'll say galley style.
Yeah. So if you take that pointer and like click the back trigger, it'll jump to that. Yeah. Yep. See how it is?
This is the Costco door.
No, Costco door's above it. The thing under it, that's where a little cucho We're looking for this food.
Cujo, please.
We'll get a dog in the future. Dishwasher for the back kitchen. Sink.
So we'll have more space.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Do these long ones have shelves going up it?
Yeah. So that's probably where like the cereals will be. That little counter space that you have pointing right now on the right. That's where like the
Oh, appliances.
yeah, the little appliance garage is gonna be.
Cool. Awesome. This is beautiful, babe. Good job. Are we all done?
Yeah. Thank you for your cooperation. I hope you enjoyed the show.
I was the show.